Welcome back. Visiting with Jasper football coach Tony Ahrens. The season starts on Friday when the Wildcats tee it up with Evansville Memorial. And coach, as you get ready for the first game, talk about the preseason, how things went for the Wildcats.
Well, you know, we got a good group of seniors. We got some good leadership, and the guys have been doing a good job getting prepared for this game here coming up. And we look forward to getting on the field and finally getting our season rolling.
Preseason practice is a little bit different than it has been in the past. You guys start school real early, and plus they have some restrictions on what you can do on the field, right?
Yeah, the IFCA along with the IHSA has changed quite a lot of things as far as what you can and can't do. And then, of course, school starting for us so early has prevented us from a lot of two-a-days. But, you know, we were able to take care of some of those problems in the summer. So, you know, sometimes you just got to manage what you got to manage and do the best you can with it and kind of move through it.
Every group's different. You start with a new group every year. What was the emphasis with this year's group, things you really had to address and get done with this year's group?
I think, you know, first of all, just making sure our guys understand the things that we can control. You know, we can control being in shape. We can control our attitude. We can control how physical we're going to be. We can control mistakes and mental things that go on during games. You know, if we can kind of get a hold of all that stuff and realize how important it is, you know, your games take care of themselves. But that's a mouthful, though.
Yeah, the controlled scrimmage against North, how did that go?
You know, we started out and we feel like the kids that we had as starters last year, we gave them some reps. But we really got some of our younger kids, try to get them on the field and get them a lot of reps just to see what, you know, they're going to do. And, you know, we really are trying to get things going up front with our offensive and defensive lines.
When you're taking a look at the guys up front on offense, how is the offensive line looking so far?
Well, we got a nice group of guys. I mean, not only do we have some guys that we feel are going to be our ones or our starters, but we got some other guys that we feel like we can put in there and we're not going to miss a beat. So we're going to have some good competition, you know, at those lines, both sides of the ball.
And you look at starting a third-year quarterback in Nolan and some other guys on the offensive backfield. That's got to be good to know you got a guy back there and some other guys that understand what you want done offensively too.
You know, Noel's just, I mean, it's just nice to have a guy that is in your house and you can sit down and go through things that might go on during the game. He really has a good grasp of what we're doing. And then we have a lot of, you know, real nice, skill, smart kids. And that allows us to be able to do a lot of different things.
Take a look on the defensive side of the ball, Nick's group. What does he have back there, and what kind of defense can this be?
Well, you know, pretty much the same thing as far as where we want to start. You know, that defensive line is critical because you can prevent a lot of things from occurring if you're playing well up front. You know, we're going to have some young linebackers, and we're going to have a couple of young DBs in there. So, you know, they're going to be tested early, and, you know, with what Memorial does, they'll test you real quick.
Yeah, you talk about Memorial, they're the opener. They have been for a while. Just what do you expect out of the Tigers? Well,
they got their starting quarterback, the one that they wanted to start last year back in Gutgsell, and they got two kids that are really pretty special athletes, and one of their running backs and number two, their receiver. So we're going to have to keep an eye on those guys and just not let them get in open field where they can just tear you up.
What are going to be the keys to you guys having a successful season, Coach?
Well, I think, you know, controlling our composure and just preventing the things that you beat yourself, you know, such as silly penalties, jumping off sides in critical situations, you know, not doing the assignments that you're supposed to do when you've repped them a million times. So, you know, just taking care of the things that we feel like we should be able to control.
All right, Tony, the season's here. Best of luck to the Wildcats. It should be fun. Good luck.
Thank you, Kurt.
That's Jasper head football coach Tony Ahrens. We'll have more after this.